Have you ever found something that you love so much you feel like it's an addiction and you can't quit? Well, I have. And that's why I love Pinterest and the ideas it gives me, and you should too. I love how Pinterest gives me inspiration. Pinterest is a visual paradise of pretty things, beautiful scenery, helpful tips, do-it-yourself projects, funny quotes, and wedding ideas. All I have to do is click the picture and it'll take me to what it is, how it is made, or where it is. I've looked at a lot of recipes, and when I find something that I like, I'll remember it. For instance, one dessert recipe that I remembered, it had cookie dough, Oreos, and brownie mix. I made it one time for our team time, for our group, and it was probably one of the best desserts that I've had. The only thing keeping me from eating it all the time is the calorie count, which goes up to 1,200 calories per sharing. I love Pinterest because it lets me dream about things that I wouldn't normally think about dreaming of. I see pictures of places that people have been to and seen, and I can dream about seeing those places someday. I can see home decorations and home ideas, and then I can wish to have some of those one day. I can see recipes and their final look and begin to salivate just by looking at them. In Philippians 2:4 it says, each of you should look not only to your own interests, but also to the interests of others. Pinterest is just that. You can share your own photos, and you can also take interest in other people's photos. I love how Pinterest gives me creative ideas and gets me to think out of my box to make food or other creations. With Pinterest, I can see, or when I'm waiting between classes, I can use it. When I'm at lunch, I can use it, or even when I'm sitting at home. And that brings me to another point why I love Pinterest. I love Pinterest because it's so convenient. I can use Pinterest as well as by myself. I can use it with my friends. When I'm waiting for classes, hanging out, or don't have anything else to do, we can do it on van rides also to campuses. For instance, when we go to the Conway campus, everyone in GLR, we'll get like 3 people to go on Pinterest, and we'll all start looking at different photos. And when we find something we like, we'll show it to someone else. And that's a great way to see what other people's interests are, and it's also a great way to have fun on the way there. So if you're like me and you love to get inspired, find good tips on just about anything, find fun and delicious recipes and new ideas, go onto Pinterest and take a look. But be careful, because you might become addicted just like me, and you'll soon need a intervention.